Mike Bohn here in New Jersey with Dustin Poirier, who is challenging Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title Saturday night, UFC 302. Dustin, you've done a lot of media today. Just tried on the shorts, I think, for the photo shoot. Tell me about that first, the floral shorts. You finally got them.
Yeah, they gave them to me yesterday. We kind of been talking about it because they had a couple different designs, and we tweaked a couple of things, added more color, always more color, put some diamonds in it, and we came out with the final one we agreed on. But to see him and have him in person is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, did Robert Graham give some input on this or what?
Some influence.
For sure. Well, we saw Max rock them. Do you like yours more? His was more of like the white color, kind of like your shirt now. And
his was like the Hawaiian theme. His were dope.
Did you think this day would ever come? Because I know you'd like thrown it out there on Twitter multiple times over the years, but it wasn't even realistic then, it seemed like.
Yeah, then it wasn't realistic. But when I saw certain guys were starting to get custom shorts, I said, I think I'm going to get some.
Yeah, you're good. You fought so many times in the UFC. I know you say it's like nothing's new, but you're going in there, different gloves, different shorts. Is this?
Yeah, that's definitely new. That's cool, though. I think it gives some individuality to the sport that fans appreciate and fighters do, for sure.
For sure. And you're going to be auctioning the stuff off too, right?
100%. We'll auction off the gold gloves, shorts, everything.
Yeah. Anything else you can share about the Good Fight Foundation? I know Ariel Helwani is doing that show on Friday night that proceeds are going to go. Anything else?
That we're finishing up the goal with FoodNet of raising $50K, and also everything we sell, everything we auction off from this fight is going to be going towards our back-to-school backpack school supply drive, which around 1,300 backpacks filled with school supplies for the year. That's like one of our yearly goals we do. That's a pretty big cash it takes to get it done.
So I remember talking to you after the first title shot against Khabib, and you were very kind of thoughtful on what happened there. And we did like the Dustin's Diaries thing for that whole camp, right? Yeah. And you talked so much about like the wrestling. You were so focused on that, and you said that was one of kind of your regrets about the preparation for that fight. Going into this one, how have you like used that to not do the same mistake here?
Just didn't. I mean, I overworked myself, but not to the point where, like, when it was time to pull back, I pulled back and had rest days and things like that. Just getting older and more mature in the sport. But we definitely focused on wrestling a lot, jiu-jitsu a lot, getting back up to our feet, wall work a lot. But of course, I focus on all the things that I do well. My striking, my jiu-jitsu. It was a mix of both.
Definitely. And I know you've been asked ad nauseum about the retirement stuff. You addressed it well at Media Day, and you said you don't really care about the critics, but I know you do respect the opinions of some of your contemporaries, and I'm curious what you think about what Daniel Cormier said. His comments kind of saying, like, this isn't the right mindset. I made this mistake going into my last fight with Stipe. Is that something you at least look at and maybe think a little differently about, as opposed to some random person saying this stuff to you?
No, because when it comes to this particular thing, everybody's mindset's different. Me and DC don't think alike. We don't go about things alike, everybody's different, and I'm good.
Definitely. And for this fight in particular, like, obviously Islam on this great winning streak and stuff, in seeing him, do you think he's the biggest challenge like you've had so far, or do you look at Khabib as being a bigger one?
Khabib was similar, huge challenge. I've had trouble with this style of fights my whole career, so it's definitely a tough mountain to climb for me. It's a hard challenge. Number one pound for pound guy, but it is what it is. It's a fight.
And 31st UFC fight here, you capture the belt. You would break Charles Oliveira's record for most fights before becoming undisputed champion. He got in the 28th. Who's going to play you in the movie if this happens?
Dang, bro. I don't know. We'll get The Rock in there.
Yeah. Again, have you seen those photos of him, how crazy he looked with all the makeup and stuff on for the smashing machine?
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen the videos he posted on Instagram of training, like in the gym and stuff, but I haven't seen the photos of him fully dressed up.
What do you think the press conference is going to be like on Thursday with Islam? You're usually very respectful, even keel at these things. Do you think it's just going to be all respect between these two? What's your feelings on him right now?
I think so. We'll see. I'm ready for whatever, man. I'm here for it all.
And last question, Dustin. In your first title fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov, you said this is 25 minutes to make life fair. In your second title shot against Charles Oliveira, you said it's 25 minutes for eternity. What are these 25 minutes against Islam Makhachev on Saturday for?
25 minutes to finish a story. That's what this is.
And how do you think that's going to feel?
It's going to be incredible, man, to finish a story this way, undisputed, pound for pound, number one. Dreams can come true, and I'm going to show you Saturday.
And you've been through so much in your career, man. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I don't think this is going to be our last interview, but I can't wait to see what you do on there Saturday night. You well deserve this opportunity.
Thank you so much, brother. It's been great, man.